everybody knows about the golf outing. Some of you have participated, and we want you to participate again this year. It is July 27th. It's a Friday. The kickoff is at 8 o'clock, and it is a wonderful time. And at the end, you go to TJ Chumps for a wonderful banquet, and then there are plenty of door prizes and things like that. Please help support the Alumni Golf Outing. Last year we raised almost $9,000, I think that was it. And this year we want to get $9,000 to give to the city schools, because that gives money for events that happen at the school that are not funded by any other means. So it is a wonderful thing. We've had support from Miamisburg and from the Alumni Association, and we want to continue this. So please participate. The Master Boys, hi Mikey, he's one of the co-chairmen, and it's a wonderful thing. If you have any questions, see Mike or Scott. I'm just the note taker.
Okay, thank you, Lee. And Karen Schnapp is going to read our tribute to our deceased classmates. Okay. Just a minute, Jim.
Just Diane.
Jim.
Hang on, Kim.
Turn the lights back on, Jim. Okay. All right. There was a tri-generation that was left off the list, and I would like for them, if they could stand. Myra Fight, yeah, I just know her as Myra Fight. It's Myra Barton Fight, 1943. Her daughter Peggy Fight Gross, 1969. Casey L. Collins, class of 1995. And Tori Anderson, class of 2018. Huh? Okay, and then we have another one.
Boyers.
The Boyers, the tri-generation. Yeah.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Okay, okay. Milder Carolee Cummings Peace, 1935. Dorothy Hunt Hockett, 1937. Mary Paulson Schmidt, 1943. Carolyn Lance Lampert, 1943. Clifford William Kip Schmidt, 1943. Leroy Carball, 1943. Lois Tickle Months, 1945. Dale Whitehair, 1945. William Bill Long, 1945. Maxine Lantis Barker, 1945. Jackie Weitzel, 1945. Leonard F. Overholser, 1945. Roy Early, 1945. Joyce Whitehair Gutile, 1946. Patricia Stevel Barkalow, 1946. Jean Smits, 1947. Marjorie G. Myers Beta, 1948. Joyce Lang Bishop, 1948. Jerry Neff, 1949. Richard Bell, 1950. John Warwick, 1950. Nyla Jean Gilkerson Newland, 1951. Catherine McGraw Johnson, 1951. Mary Lou Nolan Payne, 1951. Jess Akers, 1951. Udon Holland, 1951. Richard Edwin Dickey, 1952. Fred Schwartz, 1952. Tom Delaney, 1952. Albert Burt Gibson, 1953. Hobart Lakes Jr., 1953. Molly Lunch Stickle, 1954. Jubal Stedham Alexander, 1954. John Harvey, 1954. James R. Marshall, 1955. Shirley Hill Wells, 1955. Doug Gibson, 1956. Cecil Grimm McBride, 1956. Thomas Ray Sherritts, 1956. Hazel Schilt Dodds, 1957. Dorothy Smith Prophet, 1957. Ronald Reese, 1957. Marjorie Abernathy McQueenie, 1958. Martha DeMatteo Porter, 1958. Joyce Ray Schneider, 1959. Gary D. Wilson, 1960. Brooke Rose St. Meyer, 1960. Susan Berry Takis, 1960. Richard Myers, 1960. Linda Bolander Williams, 1960. Pruda Guthrie Dumas, 1960. Paul Mason Jr., 1961. Jerry Petrie, 1961. Martha Korn Iser, 1961. Eddie Dickey, 1962. Joe Daniel Stanifer, 1963. Arlene Shade Zink, 1963. Linda Jones Pig, 1964. Michael Pierce, 1964. John Williams, 1965. Ben Sutman III, 1965. Janelle Harbin Stevens, 1965. Dale Busso, 1966. Ophelia Philipot Vance, 1966. Dennis Thompson, 1966. Deborah Jean Reed Rome, 1969. Clyde Call, 1971. James R. Lewis, 1971. James Rudy, 1971. Rodney Sparks, 1972. Roy Arnett, 1973. Robert Alsap, 1973. Phyllis Rogers, 1973. Mike Pittman, 1975. David Wilcox, 1976. Francis Winsett, 1976. Craig Allison, 1977. Scott Angel, 1978. Debbie Rhodes Wilson, 1978. David Talby, 1978. Carla Cheney Collins, 1979. William Bill Jeske, 1979.